Welcome back to Leggari, guys. Getting ready to do a cool project. We're gonna be coating this countertop / bar area. They built it from scratch. They used particle board. So what we're gonna do right now, we're gonna take our primer. We've already measured it out correctly. So we're gonna mix this up. We're gonna be doing a black primer on this. And then we're gonna be doing a black metallic with silver and like titanium. So the primer is really easy to mix up. It's a water-based epoxy. That's why we just use a stir stick. I always like to dip and roll the primer. It'll make it go a little farther than if you just dump it out. And you can get a more even coat on everything. Since this particle board is really porous, it's going to soak this primer up. So I want to make sure we roll it out really good and get it all covered. Notice how I'm working fast. This stuff doesn't set up on you or heat up like epoxy, but you don't have to go slow. You're not gonna hurt it by kind of moving it and rolling it out quick. We just like to be fast and efficient when we do these jobs, so. We get asked a lot about what surfaces our kids can go over. It's actually a really good question, and it's cool because our kids can basically go over any hard surface, whether it's formica, granite, tile, marble, wood, obviously, all types of wood. Pretty much anything as long as it's a hard surface and doesn't have a lot of flex to it. So almost any counter surface you can apply our kits over. Some of them do take a little extra prep, like granite. You would want to scuff up the granite because it is a polished rock and sealed, so those do take a little more prep work. But pretty much everything else, you can just sand it real quick and go right over it. All right, we got our base coat mixed up. We're just gonna pour a bead all the way down the middle. So now that I know I got a little much here, I'm gonna start pushing this down a little. Notice I'm not going over the edges yet. Just getting right to them. You can kind of see our trough we built to keep this from dripping on the lower counter. I hear it dripping. So what we're gonna do is go find that drip, push that product back. What I'm doing now is just making sure I got a good even coat everywhere. I don't have thin spots or really thick spots. If you get chunks and stuff in it, like right here, we'll just pull them out as we go. Push this over here. And it doesn't have to be perfect because you are going to be adding highlights and blending it and swirling it, and this product does self-level, so all we're trying to do is get it close. So now we're going to start hitting our edges. So what I like to do is get some product on your roller, just by going on the top a little and then run it on your edge. Hit the top again, run it on the edge. So if you don't hit the edges all the way, it'll just do this. It won't flow over continuously and even. But once you hit the whole edge, it'll flow over like an even dam, like continuously flow over without any interruptions in the product, like these drips are. You see how there's like no bubbles in this product? It's laying out like glass smooth. Really easy to work with. That's why everyone's so successful installing our kits, is it's the product in our system. So the key on these edges is to not try to roll out too much, because see how it starts sounding sticky? That's what you don't want. You don't want to hear the roller sticky at all. That means it's on too thin. That's why you keep hitting the top. Do like a foot and a half, hit the top again. All right, so we got our silver mixed up, our highlight. We're gonna run a fat vein kind of down the middle here. We also got titanium over here, so we're gonna use both these colors and try to just do something cool and unique. So I want to get my silver up under there, so it looks like that vein flows over, so I need to get a paint stick. I'm going to try to get this product up under there, kind of in the same pattern, just like so. But we gotta widen it out. You see how this has got pretty wide there? So it needs to be wide down here too. We're going to run the titanium kind of next to this one. So we're still going to blend these in just a little bit with our, not a roller, squeegee. Using a squeegee doesn't blend the colors as much. Notice how I kind of just run it off so this looks like these two pieces were together. All this is like a putty knife, not a putty knife. What am I thinking? What's the word?
Bondo squeegee.
It's like a Bondo squeegee. It is Bondo because it says Bondo on it. Used for like car repair, automotive repair, but it works great for blending colors and doing veins. Because what will happen is it'll just kind of flatten off the surface and the colors, versus if we took the roller and rolled over it, it would really blend the colors. We're not trying to blend the colors. We're just trying to kind of make them look more uniform. So I'm gonna hit the whole counter like this. Notice how I'm not touching the silver vein in the middle. I want it to be like really bright silver while everything else is kind of marbleized together. I want that silver vein to really pop. I mean, you really can't screw this look up. Again, I'm not hitting the very middle of that silver. Cool, because you can really blend it with this, but it still will keep the colors dominant. I need to try to get a little back into there. And we'll do the same thing. So now we're going to add some dispersing effects. It'll help blend the colors and marbleize out. It'll also create a couple cells randomly. If you do this too late or too early, it doesn't really have the same effect. So all we're going to do is just spritz the counter. And also, if you do it too early, they can disappear. But even if they disappear, it does help blend the colors better. But gives some really cool effects. And we'll probably add a little black to it too. Alright guys, so we're going to spray some black and clear to create some other dispersing effects. So I'll spray the black first, and then I'll spray this clear right over it. It'll kind of open up the cells a little bit. You kind of see that depending on how soon you do this is if it'll stay. Trying to get some bigger drops on it too. I'm going to stay away from that big silver vein with the black. just because I want it to really pop. Trying to get some heavier dispersion effects too with the bigger drips. So like right here, that's a big drip. That's a big drip of product. That's what it'll do. It'll make some bigger craters. So if you don't like that look, just be sure to do small spritzes. You saw how simple it was. Super fun too. I just want to point out a couple things. When you do product nice and thick like our kits are, the edges usually look really good. And also how we added product all the way to the edge, that lets the silver continuously flow over, and now this edge looks like it's a cutout of a piece of granite or something because it flows all the way over the edge, exactly where the veins are. Same thing with this one. Same thing with this one, and we haven't even touched these edges at all. We're not gonna have to because the product's gonna just be flowing over until it gets hard. So all we need to do now is every 30 minutes to 45 minutes, just run down the bottom here. It's still a little fluid for this, but I just want to show you guys. It'll start setting up and it won't drip anymore, and then your edges will be nice and flat. You won't have any drip marks. Thanks for watching, guys. We just showed you how to transform your counters, kitchen, bathroom, vanities, whatever you want to do in an hour and a half. You saw how easy it was. Look how cool this looks. You got these big fat veins going through it now, and that's it. You got a brand new countertop right over wood. So that's what our kits are designed to do. Coat your existing countertops. Doesn't matter what the surface is as long as it's hard. Thanks for watching, everyone. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel, comment below, share the video, help us get the word out. This product is amazing and it's changing the countertop and flooring industry. Also, make sure your notifications are turned on. That way you get notified every time we post a new video. Follow us on our social media sites too, Facebook, Instagram, Pinterest. We're always posting customer installs there, and you can see what people are doing with our products. It's truly amazing. Our systems are one of a kind every time, and remember, Leggari.com has you covered.